60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm John.
I'm Nancy.
And we are J&N
J&N
Travels. Thank you for joining us today on another miserable day out in
Well,
New Hampshire.
the sun's out right now, but that's not going to last very long.
No. Seems
We
like
are-
I've gotten this rain around here.
We've gotten a lot of rain.
So hopefully a break for that. We have a Father's Day cookout this weekend.
Yeah.
Which I'll throw out here for anyone watching the replay or coming in the live. So we won't be doing our game day on Sunday. Talk to
Right.
Tanisha. We're going to postpone that to the following Sunday at
Right.
4:00.
That's
Since
right.
Father's Day. This is this Sunday.
And happy Father's Day to all your fathers out there.
That's right. About an early one, right?
Yeah, an early. Well, today's Thursday. Yeah, it's coming up. So happy Father's Day to all your fathers. Celebrate accordingly, to
Right.
quote Tanisha.
That's right. Well, the big news for us right now is we're trying to get into the old podcast thing.
Yes.
I've been researching for a couple of years. We put together 8 episodes. We have now uploaded them. We're going to go, those will be uploaded for the public every other Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully you'll check it out. The first one came out this past Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one will come out a week from Sunday, so the week after Father's Day. Please check it out. We're trying to get some constructive input. This is a new thing for us, and I don't know. It's a work in progress. We're not exactly sure how to address this whole thing, but I'd love input.
Yeah, input's always good.
And check it out. And any of them will range between probably 20 to 40 minutes. I guess that's a typical podcast that people recommend. You can find this podcast on YouTube. We also have it on Amazon, Google, Apple, and Spotify.
Yes.
Right now we have 2 versions for each of the 8 episodes, an audio version and a video version.
That's correct.
So please check it out and give us your input. And thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you all for joining us today.
Let's just say hello to the chat first, Nance. Now we'll go on to our
All
questions. We usually address on these Thursdays 3 questions that we come up with.
Yeah, we
If
do.
anyone has a question they think would be a good topic, please email it to us and we'll use it on one of our shows on Thursday. So we welcome in, first of all, Maxwell Smart, who's driving again.
Maxwell.
Thank you for coming in, Maxwell. Followed by Lone Cross MTP. Thank you
Hey,
very
Lone
much for coming in.
Cross. Nice to have you in here with us today.
Very nice to have you in here. And Ahmad, the captain, Commodore.
Oh, always, Captain.
Ahoy to you, Captain. How are things going for you down there in the, well, it's probably a very warm state of Pensacola right now, right?
Right there now.
And traveling Merton and Sue.
Hey, Merton and Sue. They're from our area, kind of, right?
They're a state over,
Yeah.
and they've had a lot of changes too.
Have they?
Yeah, they sold their house. They're doing big
Wow.
time RVing now.
That's wonderful. Oh, isn't that a nice thing to do? I mean, that's a nice adventure ahead for you.
It's nice following their traveling to see how they're adapting to it. See if they like it or not.
Yeah.
Or if they miss just having one home base type of thing.
Yeah, because I know they were kind of close to where we grew up. I know they were from Massachusetts, right?
No, I think they're from.
Did I get that wrong?
It's right around there.
Okay.
It's Massachusetts, Connecticut, Where exactly you guys? Well, they probably have no home base right now, right? Because
They're
in
traveling.
Ireland.
They're RVers now. They're
Yeah.
going to see the world. That's awesome.
So the Captain Commodore is getting 85 degrees,
take it.
humid, and afternoon
Oh,
thunderstorms
well.
today. You still get the thunderstorms. I remember when we went to Florida.
I know.
This time of year was
afternoon.
always at 3 o'clock in the
Yeah.
afternoon, and
Yeah.
it'll be
It's
downpours.
guaranteed a 3
Oh, I didn't know
o'clock.
Lone Cross is from Boston, Mass.
Oh,
You're
are
a
you?
neighbor, another
Oh.
neighbor of ours.
Well, yeah, we grew up in, well, he's Winchester, Mass, and I'm Weymouth, Mass.
Right. Which part of are you in downtown Boston, or are you one of the little suburbs around there? You're probably very close to where we did grow up.
But I love New Hampshire. Oh, glad I moved here. Love it. I love the country.
Yeah, we've been getting frustrated with New Hampshire right now because of all the rain we're getting. But
It's been awful.
all right, Nance. So I guess we'll go right into question number one. And what we liked to ask people to do is any part of these questions or comments we make to throw your input in and your
Yeah.
opinion on these things. Let me pull up the first question here, Nance. Yeah, this is Massachusetts. They're in Rhode Island now.
Oh, you're in Rhode Island.
We head out in 916. You went cross. The
Oh.
last one they went cross country.
Yeah? Wow. Oh,
Which direction you guys going in, and do you head to Florida at all? Because we now snowbird in Florida for the beginning of the year. It'd be
Yeah.
great if you guys travel down that way during the winter. All right, Nance. So my first question is the most popular Walt Disney World restaurants. Okay, now
yeah.
this was taken from someone had asked me once where we get our, our rankings on a lot of the stuff we
I
do.
see.
So I figured I put those down when I
Yeah.
try and do these too. So
Yeah.
this one actually came from, when you walk out of Disney World and you have they have those little pads and they're always asking questions and surveys and all that.
Yeah.
These are done from surveys of hundreds of people that actually visit Disney World.
Oh, that's good.
So it's people who actually ate at these
Yeah,
restaurants.
I was going to say, so it's more accurate. Yeah.
And we'll go down, I'll count from 12 to 1.
All right.
For the number one at the end here. So first one, or number 12, is Boma. Now that's the buffet.
Yeah.
Never eaten there.
No, we went inside and looked at it.
And it looks good.
It looks good. How can you not think it looks good? All that delicious food that we looked at. Because I know you asked, oh, can I walk around? And they said, yeah.
And if you've never been there, there's plenty of unique African type dishes that they have on display.
Well, the only thing I wouldn't try is monkey.
No, that's one of the things they don't think they have there.
Okay.
But one of the things, their favorites, people that chose this or surveyed this, picked the watermelon ring salad, which you would love.
I love watermelon salad.
And the famous zebra domes. Those, I think they're a chocolate cake covered with some kind of frost. Remember those?
Yes, those look awesome. I remember the first time on a cruise and we had the watermelon salad and they put mint and feta cheese in it. And what a great combination. I remember when I came home, I tried that here and I really liked that. The feta cheese and the watermelon and the mint. And I think they squirted a little lemon juice.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Hey, thanks for coming in, NDT.
Hey, NDT.
Nice to see you.
I never would have thought to pair those things together and they really scrumptious.
They're heading to California, and they hope to be in Florida at some point. So hopefully that will be during the winter months, and we can bump into you down there.
Yeah.
The captain asks if the boathouse is on the list. Now, it is not on the list, but I think it's because this list is, I'll see as they go through it, I think it's Disney World, the resorts and the parks.
Oh,
I don't think they consider Disney Springs as part of this one.
Boathouse is not in Disney Springs. It's in Port Orleans.
Is it?
Yeah, you're thinking of the paddlefish.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
You're thinking of the paddlefish. The boathouse is in Port Orleans, and people had done reviews on that, and some were negative, but recently they all gave positive reviews.
If that's the place, then they got a bunch of negatives way back when. In the last couple of years, they rave about it.
Yes, because one of the YouTube people out there just recently ate there and gave it a thumbs up, saying it was really good.
Hey, thanks for coming in, Clock Family Adventures.
Hey,
nice
Clock
to see you guys. And Daily Dose of the Bible. Hey, Kenneth.
Oh, hi, Kenneth.
Kenneth is all over the place.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're still doing the meetup, but he was in the meetup over, I want to say, in Oregon.
You're really cruising out there, Kenneth. You're getting around. Yeah, so the boathouse, we actually walked through there when we were in Florida.
He says boathouse is in Disney Springs.
Wait a minute.
See, I'm thinking of the one. Remember our friends that came down, ate there? Don't we have
That
the
was
picture
called
of
the
that?
paddlefish.
No, I don't think so.
The boathouse. I thought the boathouse was in Port Orleans.
Unless we're getting the names mixed up. I think the one he's talking about is the big white paddle boat that's
Yeah, that's
sitting
called
there.
the paddlefish now.
But I think that's the one he's referring to.
Okay.
Straighten me out, Captain Commodore.
Boathouse is in Port Orleans because we toured it and it said the boathouse. So
Number 11, Teppanydo. Now that's in
Who
the
is that?
Japanese pavilion
Okay.
inside Epcot.
All right.
I ate there once. It's your typical, they cook it right at the table. The burners are right there, and they flip them and do all the little,
Oh,
on the
okay.
cruise ship, how they have that restaurant that does that, where you can see
Yeah.
all the live cooking.
Oh, I'm sorry. A little light bulb went off in my head. The boathouse is in Disney Springs, but what's the one in?
Oh, so no, I'm wrong too. The boathouse is next to the floating cars. Okay.
Yes, I just realized that. A little light bulb went off. I go, wait a minute. I remember where the boathouse is, but what's the one in Disney Springs? I mean, Disney Port Orleans that has that.
Boat rights, maybe.
Okay, I
Probably
had
boat
boating.
rights.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Sorry.
The one the captain's talking about has a
No,
boat
I know.
inside
I
it,
know.
I think,
I know.
too.
I a little light bulb went off. All of a sudden, I realized
Boat
where it
rights, yeah.
was.
He just said boat rights is Port Orleans.
Okay.
Too many boat
I
names.
know. Okay, so
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
they don't have any from Disney Springs
No,
on this. I
okay.
think they were just doing the resorts.
I know our
and
friends ate at the paddlefish and they loved it. It was pricey, but they loved it.
Okay, so number 11 was the Teppanydo. Counting
Okay.
down to number 10, Narcoossee's. Now that's at the Disney
What is that?
Floridian, Grand
Oh.
Floridian.
Oh,
We definitely never have eaten
no,
there.
I'm sure that's pricey.
I guess it's known for its surf and turf,
Oh,
and there's a nice view from that place of overlooking the Seven Seas Lagoon.
I love the Grand Floridian. I just love the looks of it. It's just so pretty.
Number 9. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Sanaa, 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 and that's at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Oh, I don't think I ever heard of that
No,
restaurant.
so that's number
Animal
9.
Kingdom Lodge. We were not able to tour Animal Kingdom Lodge because you needed to be staying there or have a reservation in the restaurant there
for this year.
Yeah. So we haven't been over there in a couple of years.
2 years, right? Because we did do a video on the
Yeah.
walk around.
Yeah, we
but that
did.
was 2 years ago.
Yeah, but that was 2 years
And this
ago. Right.
this basically is East African food.
Oh,
Excuse me.
okay.
Over at Sanaa's.
All right.
Going down to number 8. Now we haven't eaten there. I know a lot of people have, and it's quite the gimmicky, cute place. The 50s Primetime Cafe.
Oh, I heard people
and that's
love
at Disney's Hollywood
Yeah,
Studios.
but you get comfort food there, so it's food I can make at home. But the atmosphere is kind of cool.
It's set up like a 50s kitchen.
Yeah.
And then your servers are either uncle,
Oh, mamas.
daughter, cousin, that type of thing.
Well, yeah, because like say,
Paul Vines was like that a lot.
Yeah.
When he-
well, they said they'll come over and yell at you if you're not eating your vegetables, like right?
right. They scold
they
you
scold
and
you.
all that kind of stuff.
Clean your
Put your
plate.
elbows on the table.
Yeah, no
and
elbows
this and
on.
that.
Yeah, it sounds entertaining enough, but the food is like comfort food. I'm sure I'd love it, but I like to try different types of food because I can make most of that, like meatloaf.
Clark
and chicken.
says Boathouse has a table shaped like a boat that you can sit out.
Oh, that's cool.
We've walked through it, but I haven't noticed the actual
I don't
boat.
recall seeing that, but I know we walked through it, but I don't remember that.
Thank you, Kenneth, for sharing this out.
Hi, Kenneth. Thank you.
Okay. Counting down to, so that's the 50s Cafe.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I would like being disciplined through the whole meal, especially the
No,
way I eat. I'd be
no.
constantly disciplined.
He doesn't eat vegetables. He'd be being
I'd
yelled
really
at.
be scolded all the
I
time.
know. Chew with your mouth. Don't chew with your mouth open. So if you want them to come over and scold you, you chew with your mouth open
Right.
and have them come
Yeah,
over
if you're
and
looking
scold
into
you.
that.
Put your elbows on the table.
Number 7, which is way above there on my scale, but is the California Grill. And that's at the Contemporary
always
Resort.
wanted to try that because it always smelled so good. Every time we went to the Contemporary, I could smell the food.
And for intimate romantic, that's the place, I guess, if you really want that kind of a meal, they recommend it. All sorts of culinary flavors and
At
taste
California.
at the California
I've
Grill.
heard good things.
Their famous one, I guess, that people really like is called the spicy Kazan roll and the Sonoma goat cheese ravioli.
Oh, I've had goat cheese and I like it. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh my gosh.
Now the big thing with them is way back when
Maybe
we
we
would go up there and walk out in the balcony and watch the fireworks.
Yeah, now they don't allow
Now they've
that.
closed off, but that's one of the perks if you eat there. You time it so that you can be there at some point during the fireworks and you
Mhm.
can actually watch it through the glass windows or
Mhm.
actually go out on the overlook.
Hey, next time we make raviolis, let's try goat
Goat
cheese.
cheese.
I want to.
I can imagine how they taste.
It does. I had it at work and I liked it.
Counting down to number 6. And this is Le Cellier Steakhouse in Epcot.
Epcot. Huh.
That's the
Is
one
that
that
in
looks like a
Canada?
good cave. Yeah, Canada.
Okay.
That's a nice place. I like
Yeah,
the looks of the place.
yeah.
We've never eaten there.
I'm sure I'd love it.
Supposedly very good if you want a nice piece of steak. Has anyone eaten
Yeah.
at any of these that we've mentioned so far?
That sounds delicious.
It's regarded as the best steakhouse on Walt Disney property.
Man, that sounds really good.
And let's
You
see.
got to try it. I think we did maybe a long time ago, but
Well, their favorite is, their favored flavor is they have a Canadian cheddar cheese soup. That actually sounds good.
Ooh.
And a maple creme brulee.
I love creme brulee, so maple would be awesome.
Plus, their steak cut of filet mignon is
I'm there.
people rave about that.
Well, maybe when I turn 70 for my 70th birthday, I think that's what I'm going to ask for.
What, the Cellier or the
Take me to the
California?
Take me to the steakhouse.
Oh, the steakhouse.
Yes. Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm putting in my request right now.
Now it's interesting that this one is on the list, number 5, because I haven't heard the greatest compliments on the food, but I think it's more the atmosphere and the location. Is Cinderella's Royal Table in the Magic Kingdom?
Oh, okay.
That's when you go in, you go upstairs.
Okay.
And
I
it's
don't know
usually
anybody that's eaten there. Have you?
a few people I
You
know,
do?
and they
Okay.
thought it was because of princesses.
Yeah,
And you're in the castle, so
Right.
that whole thing. But I think that's why it is, and not because the food is so great. It's all you can eat, but it's plated.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you ask for seconds or thirds, whatever you want.
Well, I don't think you're ever too old to have a princess dinner. If somebody would take me, I would gladly go. I think it would be cool. I always liked the Cinderella Castle. That was all. Magic Kingdom was always my favorite park because I just love the Cinderella Castle, and I do love all the princesses.
And their favorite items, which I'm not going to, I'm going to hack this one up. The charcuterie.
Oh yeah, I think that's how.
And the Clock Strikes 12 dessert.
Oh, okay.
Those are their two big ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting hungry yet?
No, I'm just thinking how much I'd want to go to these places.
Yes, you're probably like us, Captain Commodore. He hasn't eaten at any of the ones we mentioned so far.
Yeah.
We're talking over probably 40 years of going to Disney, and at some point or another, eating at one of these restaurants. But geez, on a given year, we don't usually eat at the sit-down restaurants.
No, we don't.
It takes out too much time. They're very expensive.
They are expensive, so that's the number one reason.
Bill, Captain Commodore says 70th birthday, Nancy. You've got a few years to wait.
I got 5 years.
You're only 29. The old Jack Benny.
Oh yeah, you're only 29. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're into these Lone Cross, these restaurants, I don't know how often you've been to Disney World, but there's quite a few restaurants. The best way to do this, I've heard, back in the old ages when you could get the dinner package that was included, because then you could try all these out. And it was included
back
in the
in
price.
the old days, yeah.
Okay, this is the pronounced charcuterie.
That's how you pronounce
Yeah.
it? Okay. I don't know. I don't even know how it's spelled.
Remember, the captain goes. He's our fact checker. Remember? He
Captain
goes back
is
quite
really
a ways
good.
with these things.
We've learned so many facts from Captain.
Or pronounce stuff the correct way, right?
Pronounce things the correct way, right.
Okay, going to number 4, the Yak and Yeti at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Oh my God, the Yak and Yeti.
People love the food there.
Yeah.
It's authentic Southeast Asia artifacts. I guess that's the decor. And let's see, their big favorite food. They have a seared tuna in a big bowl, with noodles.
Yeah.
The most popular item, though, is the tuna nachos and mango pie.
Well, it doesn't really sound that great to me. Even the mango pie, even though I love mangoes, I don't know. That doesn't excite me.
Okay, well, that's what you get there.
Okay.
Down to the top three now. Number
right.
3 on our list. Again, I think this is more theming than it is
Mhm.
food, but I haven't been there, so I can't tell you. Be Our Guest Restaurant, Magic Kingdom. That's a new one that well, probably not new now, but it's 3-4 years old, that they built in the theme of Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, I love Beauty and the Beast. Oh, loved it.
And the theming's nice, the decor's nice there. I'm not sure the quality of food. I haven't eaten there, but I haven't heard anything bad. Their 2 favorite items is one is a French onion soup, which
I don't
it's
care for
funny
that.
because I heard that was one of the top French onion soups, and then I saw a review recently.
And they didn't like it.
No, that it was good, but that it might be Boat Rights. They had it at Boat Rights, and they said by far it was going to be the best on
really?
on site.
Boat Rights?
Yeah,
Okay.
think
Boat
that was
Rights
one.
is in New Orleans.
That's on New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah, but their number one, and it's probably because of the weirdness of it, is called the gray stuff. It's a dessert.
Oh yeah, that looked good.
And I looked it up because they actually have a recipe online to make it at home.
Yeah.
It's got a combination of whipped cream
Yeah, that looks good.
and different items like that.
Yeah.
It looks like a very light dessert.
Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, and how much do they charge for that? Can you get the gray stuff and you have to?
I think you have to get it with your meal. It's not like you get it
Disney
other places right
Springs or
now.
Like
no.
you get a Dole Whip, you know.
As far as I know,
Oh.
it's the only spot you can get it
okay.
right now.
Oh.
It's a very fancy restaurant, very exquisite. So that's I guess that's number 3. Going down, let's see, last name. Oh, okay. Clark said they ate there last time, but
really?
did not get those things.
Oh, okay.
At the Yak and Yeti. Okay.
The Yak and Yeti. And you liked the Yak and Yeti, but they didn't get those items that you mentioned.
Carmela says I have gray stuff on my head. Actually, this is jet black hair. I put the gray to give me that.
That's good. I love it.
Give me that respectful look.
Yeah, right. He distinguished. He's trying to use the word distinguished.
Okay, and we go on to number 2. Now I've heard a lot of people that eat here, and it's stuff you could make at home. So that's why we probably would never eat there. Liberty Tree Tavern is number 2 in the Magic Kingdom on the list. And that's a colonial setting. It serves Thanksgiving-inspired menu with all the fixings. So it looks good if you've seen the pictures. But you can make a Thanksgiving dinner at home, right?
Yeah, I make Thanksgiving dinner here.
It's all you can eat, but it's served family style with platters.
Right.
And
you're guaranteed a good meal if you're going to go there, right? Nice Thanksgiving dinner.
The pot roast is very popular there also, other than the turkey.
Pot roast?
Yep. But their biggest thing, their dessert, the decadent dessert, is the ooey gooey toffee cake.
Oh,
that does sound good.
That sounds scrumptious. Oh my gosh, toffee cake. I'd like to try that.
Hey, thanks for coming in, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Who's on the high seas?
Rob
and the time here is 12:38. I got to lean forward now. Even my glasses don't do a great job anymore. He's been going live a lot.
Yeah,
Rob has. Yeah,
nice.
And the number 1 popular restaurant in Disney World, which I agree with wholeheartedly. You want to guess what it is?
Ohana's.
Is Ohana's.
Oh, we got to eat there twice, and it was fantastic.
It's the only restaurant we've ate at multiple times.
Yes.
In all of Disney.
It was delicious. Man, it was such a good meal.
If you want to take a mortgage out of your car or put all your meal expenses into one meal, because it was expensive. Trying to think what it was. Well, the first time we went,
it was just you and I.
It was us, and then the second time the kids brought us there for our retirement.
Yes.
But I mean, the meals were they like $80 a piece for the? It's all you can eat.
I don't recall what they were.
They came on schooners.
I just know.
No, they used to come on schooners, but this last time they didn't.
It's like family style.
Yeah, but the first time was on skewers.
Yes, the first time was on skewers, but that was going back over 30 years ago. But because it was for our anniversary. What anniversary was it? So. But
we had the chicken wings were terrific. The steak
everything
was
fantastic.
Was great. I mean, everything was good.
The salad was so tender. I'm sure they got it from. In Epcot, the land of the what's that?
Hey, Kenneth, thanks for coming in as your alter ego. We talked to your alter ego a little earlier. And he said the toffee cake sounds like would definitely
Oh.
make your tongue suck your brain. I know, doesn't it?
That's true.
That sounds so good.
But the salad, like I was saying at Ohana's, they must use the lettuce from the land and
I don't know if they do. If
They said they use them for restaurants in Disney.
they primarily use them for the restaurants inside the land pavilion,
Oh,
but they do send them to other resorts, so
'cause
maybe they do.
I remember the lettuce was so the salad was so good, and they had that special dressing.
Clark Family Adventures had Ohana's last time.
Oh, did you? Yay!
It's something you can't do too often, but
No,
boy,
it
if there's
was
something
really
special
good.
and you just really want
Yeah.
to splurge, you give it a shot.
And I love the atmosphere because you can see Cinderella's castle from where we were sitting. We got a good view of Cinderella's castle.
Okay, so I think I didn't even really look at this, but it looks like the theme for our 3 questions today is food.
I know,
Anyways,
right? Food.
because moving on to our second question is favorite desserts on a cruise ship.
Oh my gosh!
Now,
here we
once
go.
again, this is surveys done by Cruise Critic and some other websites that sent out surveys. So these are from people who actually sailed on the different ships
Yeah,
and kind of rated what their favorite ones.
yeah.
And these, Nancy's going to go through these, and these aren't in any
Order.
real order.
No.
It's just ones that people picked out. So,
Well, this is one of my favorites, the warm chocolate melting cake. That's on Carnival Cruise Line, and it's the most famous cruise ship dessert next to baked Alaska.
thanks for coming in, Gail Southern Living. Nice to see you.
Hello, Seven Living. And it's a tiny chocolate cake filled with ooey gooey hot fudge, served with a side of vanilla ice cream and peanut butter.
That's probably one of the more well-known ones.
Yeah,
and,
we got that a lot.
Well, you did.
I did.
I liked it, and I might have gotten it twice in the
Is
back
it
to
too
back.
chocolatey for you?
No, it's just others I like better.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
okay.
very. You were
I
right
liked
about the
it. I
chocolatey,
liked
but
it.
it was good.
I got it a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Chocolate lava is the same one Rob thinks.
Yeah.
Clock said we decided to try and do one expensive restaurant each time.
Oh, that's a nice way
That's
to
the way
do
to do it,
Yeah,
though.
you
Budget for one.
Yeah, budget for one. That's a good way to do it. You got to treat yourself.
And then you can do one inside the parks or outside the parks. We tend to like if we do it outside the parks because then you can spend more time, taking away from part-time.
Right.
Okay, go ahead about your next one, Nancy.
This sounds delicious to me. Supreme Gelato Cup, MSC Cruises, a sundae made with, I guess it's called Venki cream, but it's whipped cream anyways. It's hazelnut and cured de coco, gelato, whipped cream, and melted hazelnut flavored chocolate. Oh, I like hazelnut.
Yeah.
I would like this. I have to admit, I really enjoyed the gelato on the Carnival Cruise Line. Oh, I couldn't get enough of gelato. And to my surprise, as simple as it is, cotton candy.
Yeah, cotton candy.
I really enjoyed it.
I thought I would like the gelato a lot more. I could give it take the gelato.
I really liked it. And I have to admit that Carnival cake was really good. I only had one slice, but it was really, really good. Okay, chocolate bomb, scenic cruises. The dessert starts with a plating of hot chocolate lava cake, raspberry and mango gel, hot vanilla sauce, yuzu, which is, I guess, a citrus fruit, marshmallows, and caramelized nuts. The bomb is salty chocolate mousse and other hidden treats inside a chocolate shell. Oh, wow. That sounds different. I would like it.
I think that one was an actual specialty restaurant. The first two you could get in the general restaurants. Okay. Yeah, I think that one might be a pay restaurant.
Do they have a chocolate bomb on the what was that called?
I think they have different versions of it.
Well, on Carnival, when they have that special dessert that you pay extra for, the captain's table or something like that, and you get a meal and you get different desserts.
I don't think that was called a chocolate bomb, but
okay. What was that?
But you can call anything with chocolate in it.
Okay.
Clark Family said my cruise in April on the Royal, they had a big cookie with ice cream on top, and cookie was warm. See, that's such a simple one.
I know.
Just a nice cookie that you like. Chocolate chip is, I guess, one of the favorites, and then you plop ice cream on top.
I know, that's delicious.
I used to like that with the brownie. You did the brownie with the vanilla.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. Yeah. Okay, where are we going? Okay, this one sounds okay. Bread and butter pudding, Holland American line. This warm, melt in your mouth dessert has been around for years and is a staple in the line's dessert offerings. It's best served with a drizzle of vanilla sauce. Look for the bread and butter pudding in buffet dessert sections across the fleet. Sounds okay. I'm sure I'd like it.
We have never eaten at the chef's table.
No.
Has
Chef's
anyone
table.
else?
That's what it's
Has
called.
anyone eaten at the chef's table?
Yeah, I kept trying
What'd
to
you
think.
call it?
I called it the captain's
Oh, okay.
table. I was trying to think of the chef's table because they had that dessert. It looked like a ball of chocolate, and then you hit it, and all this stuff.
Hey, Eric, thanks for coming in.
Hey, Eric.
He is in Sweden right now.
Eric, you just blow my mind.
I can't even follow right now. This trip he's taking now is all over the place.
That's awesome.
Things
Keep
going well out
traveling.
there, Eric? That sounds fantastic.
That does sound wonderful. Okay. Okay. Flourless chocolate cake. I've heard of a flourless chocolate cake before. This is Princess Cruises. So the flourless chocolate cake is a dense, fudgy treat served with steeped berries and chantilly cream for a decadent finish to your meal. Yeah, sounds all right.
Yeah, a group of you ate there at the chef's table.
Yeah.
Kevin was saying he ate there on the
Who did?
horizon. A group of them.
Oh,
did,
a
remember?
group of them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Okay, next up is Decadent Brownie S'more Coupe, Norwegian Cruise Line. Double fudge gelato serves as the base ingredient for the oversized sundae, which also includes a fluffy marshmallow cream, graham cracker crumble, brownie pieces, and whipped cream. It's topped with toasted meringue and chocolate shavings. The whole thing is served in a glass goblet overflowing with gooey goodness. Gooey goodness. I want some of that gooey goodness. That sounds amazing. Okay, man. Quantum Cupcake, Disney Cruise Line. During the course of the meal, you are recruited to help Ant-Man battle the bad guy, Ultron, while journeying through high-tech Pime type technologies.
That's typical. Well, that's typical Disney. They have a restaurant and it's geared to the Marvel superheroes.
Okay,
and if you've ever followed the Ant-Man, they shrink and they grow stuff and shrink stuff.
Okay.
So to give it that atmosphere without ruining it for anyone out there, they make the dessert look like it's been enlarged.
Oh, okay. So it says we won't completely spoil the surprise dessert finale, but just know that the red velvet cupcake that arrives at the end hasn't escaped the supersizing rays of your table-side quantum core. Well, that sounds exciting.
See, the captain says, at the table in the steakhouse on Carnival has a chocolate ball that gets broken in the ice cream added to it. That's what you're talking about.
Thinking of, because I've seen, that's exactly what I'm thinking
of. And everyone's invited. Eric made the reference, I'll only eat at Captain Billy's table. And, Billy is welcoming everyone.
Yeah, right. We'll have to eat at Captain Billy's table.
Gail does not like the bread pudding, but everything else you read so far likes it.
Yeah, I mean, I would like it, but it wouldn't be my favorite. Caramel, oh my gosh, chocolate buffet, Azamara. One per cruise. Oh, is that a cruise line, Azamara?
Yeah,
okay.
Right.
Chocolate buffet at the Azamara. Okay, one per cruise. Each ship hosts a chocolate buffet. Oh, they have a chocolate buffet complete with a flowing chocolate fountain, tiered cakes, donuts, truffles, and an ice cream sundae station.
Most cruise lines used to have a chocolate buffet, and a lot of them have gotten rid of it now.
Yeah, so this one does. Okay. This is different. This is a cheese trolley, Oceania Cruises, served on a glass-encased marble platter. The cheeses are imported from France and AOC certified, which guarantees a product's authenticity in terms of style, ingredients, and origin. So if you like cheese, this sounds delicious.
Yeah, nice cheese platter.
Yeah. I wonder why they keep that on the dessert thing, though.
Because, if you ever look at the menus, they
Yeah.
have dessert. They always have a cheese, a mixed cheese thing. We just never get it because
Yeah.
to us, we think of it as an appetizer.
Yeah, I think of it as an appetizer. Okay, I'm here. I'm sold on this. Caramel popcorn sundae, Regent 7 Sea Cruises, served in a martini-style glass. The dessert features vanilla and chocolate ice cream, topped with bourbon caramel and dark chocolate sauces, whipped cream, caramel popcorn, and salted peanuts. I'm sold on that.
That's good.
I
You
would
eat
like
that
it.
like crazy, huh?
Yeah. Last but not least, the world, Royal Caribbean. The world arrives at your table in chocolate sphere form. Hot caramel is then drizzled over the sphere, revealing salted caramel ice cream topped with chocolate mousse and peanut butter ganache.
It's similar to what Billy was
Oh,
saying on
yeah.
the other one.
That sounds scrumptious.
Billy,
as well.
I've yet to see a cruise ship that has slushies. I think they're missing the boat, pun intended. But
I think I just gained 5 pounds reading all of these.
okay, and so we go into our last section here, which is top donut places in the U.S. And before
Ooh.
I do that, I do want to run our little thank you video that we throw out there for the mods. Here's for you mods. Thank you. Okay, thanks again, mods. And as you see Tanisha at the end, she will be joining us a week from Sunday
Yes.
on our game night.
Game
We
night.
start out with Tanisha time, and then we go into the games. Okay, so our last segment, and a quick reminder, please check out our new podcast. Let us know what you think of it. Give us any suggestions. We're approaching, I think, our 900th and 920th video that we've put out since we started the YouTube channel. Always check those out. And let's get to our last segment here, Nance. Go breaking my heart.
What?
Donuts.
Oh, I love donuts. They have so many different flavors now. I mean, they've combined like donuts that have bacon on it.
Yep. Now, these are not the donut themselves. These are the most popular donut shop businesses. There's a very well-known organization called Business Insider, which has reviews on a lot of things.
Really?
They did a big review across the country, teaming up with a app online thing called Foursquare, and this is the list they come out with.
Okay.
And I'll go through them. We like to want to finish this by one. So what we'll do is I will count down from 15.
Okay.
Give you a little description of each place. So number 15 is a Sugar Shack Donuts in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, well, so any of you have been to Richmond, try Sugar Shack Donuts. It's number 1.
And they are known for that's number 15.
Oh,
Count
I'm
down
sorry.
number 1.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
Everything
number
is
15.
hand rolled and cut out and handcrafted. Number 14 is the Holy Donut. And this is in Portland,
I like that
Maine.
name.
Well, I
Portland,
think we have
Maine.
gone there way back when. It's right on, I'm pretty sure it's right on Route 1 in Maine. It's in Portland, Maine. The secret to the donut success is a signature ingredient, Maine potatoes.
What?
I've never heard of a donut mixed with potatoes in it.
Wow. Interesting.
I
wonder if the donut's heavy.
One of the most popular you had mentioned earlier is the maple bacon.
That's what I would want.
And the chai glazed.
Oh, I don't know about the chai
Tanisha,
glazed.
thanks for coming
Tanisha. I would like the maple bacon.
And Paul, nice to see you,
Hi,
Paul.
Nice to see you. Yeah.
I mentioned you earlier, Paul. There's a restaurant we're covering in Disney that calls everyone by aunt, uncle, cousin.
That's the
you came to mind.
Yeah. I forget. What was it? Primetime Cafe.
Yep. 13 counting down is Mr. T's Delicate Donut Shop. And this is Modesto, California.
Oh.
So we'll never taste that one.
No.
And it's open 24 hours.
Really?
Can you believe it? Yeah, donut shop
get
open 24
donuts any
hours.
time of the night.
They have stuff like those cronuts that we never.
Yeah,
have you ever tasted those?
Yes, they had them at our local supermarket, and I did try them. They're good.
You like them?
Yeah.
Tanisha's a busy girl. Just got off the phone. Now she's got a lot of other stuff going on.
Wow, you are a busy lady, Tanisha.
Okay, going to number 12. Now, I don't even know where this is. Anyone know where Manola, Florida is? It's a Donut King. If you like bacon, you should enjoy Donut King's maple and bacon glazed donuts.
Yeah, I would like that.
That seems to be the big thing now.
Yeah, I like that flavor. Sounds really good to me. Yeah.
It used to be rare. Number 11 is Kane's Donuts in Saugus, Mass.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
so that was
Well,
right there where both me and Nancy grew up.
Canes.
It's they use locally sourced ingredients. Even the honey comes from local beekeepers. So,
Oh, really?
and they have plenty of variations. So that's a very popular one. That's number 11 on our list. Counting down, number 10 is the Round Rock Donuts in Round Rock, Texas. Now, this is an interesting one. Everything's bigger in Texas, as they say, right?
Yeah.
We've never been to Texas, but
No.
the famous Texas-sized donut sells for $7 a pop, $6.99
How big
a
is
donut.
it?
It says, but it's like eating 5 normal-sized donuts.
Oh my
So,
God! I don't think
you're
I'd ever be
talking-
able to walk after
no.
that. I'd
So I
be
guess
so
you get it, you
full.
break it up in
Yeah.
pieces, right?
Right. Yeah, I guess that's It's like the big cookie. You order a big cookie
Right.
and you share it with everybody. So
Exactly. Billy says John likes the Long John donut.
Billy, you're hilarious.
I'll bet there's one out there by that name too.
That is so funny.
The District Donuts. So I think of Eric B. when I say it's in New Orleans,
Oh, New Orleans,
Louisiana.
Yeah.
At this New Orleans shop, you grab a fresh made to order slider and a sweet donut made from scratch. So
Ooh.
they serve food, I guess, there
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Number 8, Sweetwater's Donut Mill, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Family owned and managed donut store was set up in 1983.
Wow. And it's still going
And
on.
it's open 24/7.
Wow.
They serve donuts with an East Coast flair, such as New York cheesecake and Boston cream.
Boston cream is my ultimate favorite. So
Anyone have a donut shop they recommend? It's funny, when we talked about this topic, we came up with a Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme. And so we thought, it's got to be
more.
Let's do a little more research here. There's probably more
True.
donut shops than just those two, right?
Right.
Number 7 is Pip's Original in Portland, Oregon.
Oh.
Well, that's where not Billy. That's where Kenneth
Kenneth
was
just
or
came
still
from
is.
Oregon.
Yeah, he was out in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Be sure to stop at Pip's for mini donuts with unique flavors. Some of their popular flavors are cinnamon and sugar, honey and sea salt, and Nutella and sea salt.
They sound pretty good.
Let's see. Billy Captain says, my favorite donut shop is Donut Land in Iowa.
Oh, really?
A cherry donut. Now, is that just cherry flavor? They actually fill it
I'll
with
be right back.
with cherry the fruit, like they do with jelly, grape jelly and stuff like that. I always like, it's funny, I don't like cherries, but I like the cherry flavor. So I'll have the flavor on stuff. Then we move on to number 6 on our list, counting down, Sublime Donuts in Atlanta, Georgia. If you enjoy cream and fruit-filled confections, you'd love Atlanta's Sublime Donuts. They offer fresh strawberry and cream raspberry-filled donuts. There again, like I said, I don't love necessarily the fruit and stuff injected into it, but I know a lot of people love that. Cherry glaze. I would like that then, Billy. Okay, so you're still in Oregon right now, huh? At the meetup. I didn't know how long that was going on for, because you've been there a while, right? I've seen some of Kenneth has been making us hungry with all the meals he's been eating out at this thing. Like me as a meat and potato guy, that steak that you had the other day would look delicious, kind of. But what's the one over there in Oregon? What did I say that was? So have you ever heard, Kenneth, did you pass by Pip's Original Donut Place? Let's see. Cherry glaze. Paul says my favorites, if it's still open, is Spudnuts in El Dorado. Okay, Arkansas.
Whose favorite? That's Paul's?
Yeah. It's out in his neck of the woods.
Oh, nice.
Kenneth says it's only 10 p.m. on the... Okay. Counting down to number 5 on our list, Nance, is the Fire Cakes Donuts in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, Fire Cakes.
Artistic donuts are so impressive that you want to touch them with your hands. No worries, though. Fire Cakes has you covered, serving pastry in a coffee cup sleeve. Okay. So you don't swish it. There was a donut place. I've never had it. It just looks the Voodoo Donuts. It was
yes.
It was out in Oregon.
That.
My brother had it in Oregon.
Yeah,
he was talking about it.
Yeah.
And then Universal Studios, I think, opened one up on their what's that strip where all their stores is?
Internet.
No, where all the shops are. We were going to go to it. We never did. I forget what it's called.
Oh, the City Walk?
City Walk, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they have Voodoo Donuts on that
Oh,
now.
I'd like to try that.
And that's an expensive donut too, from what I understand.
Really? And your brother liked it?
He thought it was okay. It's just
Okay,
novelty,
yeah.
more than novelty. Donut Planet is number 4 in New York.
Donut Planet.
New York. Donut reflects the green lifestyle and makes yeast-raised donuts. You can also find cake and jam-filled donuts in unique square shapes. Number 3. Now we're on to the top 3, Nance.
All right.
Is Peter Pan Donut and Pastry Shop in Brooklyn, New York.
Mm-hmm.
So this one has eclairs, cinnamon buns, crullers, crumb donuts. Their bestseller is the red velvet donut.
Oh, I'd love that.
You would like that.
Still,
one.
Boston cream is my ultimate favorite, though. I love Boston cream.
And the top 2, Bill's Donut Shop in Centerville, Ohio, which has been around since 1960.
Wow.
They're especially known for their pretzel and twist donuts. Never heard of a pretzel on a donut.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the number 1, guys, is
Krispy Kreme?
called it's called Dough
Dough.
in Brooklyn, New York. Stop by Dough for a little taste of Latin American culture and tradition in your daily donut run. Tropical fruits and traditional Latin American staples inspire the dough year-round dough flavors, which include passion fruit, hibiscus, and dulce de leche.
I would like to try that. That was number 1.
Hey, Blaine, nice to see you.
Hi, Blaine. What? That was number 1, right? You said
that was number 1.
It was called Dough.
So those are our top 15 donut places. If you're in the donuts, go back and listen to the beginning of these. Like we told you, please check out our podcast. Send us an email. Give us any suggestions you can. And our next live, I'm not sure if we're going to go live next Thursday, but we postponed our Father's Day live on Sunday.
Yeah.
Not real. It was Father's Day.
I know, we messed
up. To the following Sunday. So we'll be joining Tanisha a week from Sunday for our game day.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for our thumbnails if we go live next Thursday. And thank you very much, everyone, for joining us.
Yes, thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate your support. And stay young, have fun, and go get a cup of coffee and a donut.
That's right. Have a good one, everyone.